Well, it's officially here. It is time for reveal season for Series 1 of Wildhearts, the trading card game. And what better way to do a reveal than take a trip across Tetrum to show you all the new creatures that we're going to see for this series. I've got our handy guide to Tetrum here, our lore book from our official launch. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and pull up the map. We're going to start our trek here in Midland City, and we're going to take a jump over into the Crescent Glade for our first reveal here, in that of our very first familiar for Series 1, and that is the Badoo. The Badoo is a familiar for the Tactics style. It has 3 power. Its tags are Tame, Aquatic, and Elusive. It is the Zen Aquatic Badger here. Just an uncommon, so a familiar that you'll be able to get your hands on pretty easily here in Series 1. It has debut shuffle an item card from your discard into your deck to draw a card. Now with Tactics, of course, having lots of item cards to choose from that you're going to be wanting to include in your deck, Badoo's going to be fantastic for that alone, as well as some additional draw power. In addition, though, it has an ongoing: when you deploy, move, or play another friendly creature to this field, you may move them to an adjacent field. We've seen lots of tactics like this in the past where people like to include it with an Oliver's Inlet or something like a Griffin's Crag. Well, now that we're on our next stop here that we've got to get to for our next creature reveal, I think how else better to pass the time with a nice magical melody to help make the trip a little bit quicker for us. The Magical Melody is a 2-cost Tamer Ferocity card here for us, and it has the Skill and Magic taglines here. Skill, of course, going to be really nice with your dragon combos with the Infernander. It has the ability to discard the top 3 cards of your deck, choose 3 different effects in any order, play a discarded 1 or less cost ally card and give it +2 power, trigger a discarded KO effect, play a discarded 1 or less cost Tamer card, add 1 discarded card as an exhausted resource. So lots of flexibility here. Getting rid of 3 cards means you should be able to trigger several of these effects, but make sure you build your deck with the ability to trigger this with that kept in mind. And being just a common card, it will of course be quite easy to get your hands on. Now that we're finally here at the sea, we can go ahead and take this off and enjoy the fresh water. And let's take a look at what we got for this Sealant here. A new version of the Sealant, in fact. The new Sealant here is a 2-cost ally for might with a respectable 5 power. It is a magical seal that has Tame, Magic, and Aquatic taglines here. It has Guardian on it. Debut, put up to 2 non-item magic cards from your discard into your hand. Ongoing, when you play a magic card, you may move a creature in this field. Again, more movement, so that way you Oliver's Inlets and Griffin's Crag players out there can rejoice to have more cards to play with those fields. Now this card is a legendary, so it will not be quite as easy to get your hands on as those other cards. And, you know, of course we have our field guide in our pack, but what else can we keep as tamers here in the world of Tetrum and Magia? I think we need a little bit more in our backpack for these travels. And one such item that we've got here, just in case, no matter what the situation calls for, is our Spirit Shackles. The Spirit Shackle is a 2-cost Tamer card for the special style. It has the Magic and Spirit keywords. Choose an opposing ally. Until the end of the round, their power is not counted when scoring. They cannot be moved, returned to hand, KO'd, or swapped. If you win their field, gain 2 VP. This is a common card, so again, pretty easy to get your hands on, and has a very flexible effect here for taking your opponent's pieces off the board just temporarily, and give yourself some VP along the way. Well, that's going to do us for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this reveal, this fun take on doing things, and make sure you stay on the lookout. We'll have more reveals now that Series 1 is about to launch. Make sure you go follow the Kickstarter campaign, because the launch is going to be very, very soon, and I know you guys are going to be wanting your hands on all these brand new reveals, as well as check out our other family of content creators for their reveals as well. So we've got a lot to get to you before Series 1 launches, and it's right around the corner.